Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FMLFPL. Okay! Welcome to FMLFPL. Alon.
It's Walsh.
Hello, Walsh.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What's up? What are you doing? What do you up
say?
to?
What do you know?
What do you say? What do you know? Who do you blow? I mean, you're flying, but you sound as low energy, low vibes as I do. I'm the opposite of flying.
I mean, it's like I had a good week a few weeks ago, and I'm still just trying to get back to that point.
Right.
Like, it's like I just feel like it doesn't even fucking matter. I'm just running in place. Like, I can't hit a benchmark and then clear it. I just go up. So
same.
Whatever.
I mean, basically same. Even if I had a
Yeah.
huge green this week, it would be the same exact situation as you.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I had a red.
Yeah. I mean, Palace won for the first time in literal months, so that was a nice experience. Even though
Delightful treat.
We tried very hard to lose 0-0, but we did not.
Tried also to lose 1-0, but Tolu took a bad pen.
Hendo finds a way.
He's
usually so bad at pen saves.
It was a really bad pen.
It was a really bad pen. It's like if I was taking the pen. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna go like this side because he can't do anything else, and it's not gonna go to the corner. And
in his head he's just like on target. Nothing else mattered. It didn't work.
Narrator. Everything else did matter actually.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
All right, well,
What are you gonna do?
Look at Team Walsh here, though. 59 is a really good points haul this week.
Yeah, I had a nice +9 with my transfer.
9. Yep.
Saliba to VVD. Vai. I think it's his second appearance in my team this year. And,
it is. Yep.
I mean, I scammed my way into Hill. I deliberated extensively about KDH versus Hill, and I ended up taking a -2 on that wrong decision, but I profited from the Wirtz breaking back injury. I think it was the first time I scammed my way into points this year. I was trying to think if I had another fraudulent thing that everyone in Discord seems to have every week, almost every day, daily occurrence. But there are some people on my team that I want to kill, but that never changes.
And the Munoz 9 was really nice after he, whatever the opposite of scam is, last week when he had all of the potential attacking returns and got none of them.
It felt very fraudulent because we concede a pen, should concede.
Right.
10 men for fucking half the game, and he had very, very little attacking threat throughout the course of the game,
which is really weird.
Yeah, I think he also had like 3 at halftime or something.
Oh, really? Jesus.
Yeah, like he was nowhere near at halftime. In the second half, maybe it was something with like pushing up and, against 10 men or something that he was just, everything was being focused in the right, little quadrant or something.
Yeah, because no one else on the team, no midfielders, no center backs, Defcon, only Munoz, which is a completely, once in a million years type of thing.
Yeah.
Have to be 10 men to even get that, I think.
Yeah. So, we just plot along here. We plot our course. Game week 27 in the books. What about you? How'd you do?
I have 11 game weeks left. Yeah, 42 points here. Another big red for me. I brought in... Who did I bring in? I brought in Dango and Ballard for
two
Timber
pen
and
winners.
Deveni.
Usually.
I just bring in pen winners and Defconners. That's the way to do it. I guess it's like a +3 or something like that. Because, Timber got 3, whatever, who cares? It's plus a little bit, but it would have been plus a lot more if I got the other 2 guys I was considering, which are Virgil and Hill. And I just did things in this order instead of the other way around because I like the fixture, which I still don't really think was necessarily wrong. But
Hill's points were also very fraudulent.
It was a joke. Yeah, I mean, It was a complete joke that they cleaned that game and, look at me. So,
and it's the first game in his career he didn't Defcon. So
Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Lowest Defcon of the season for him. I mean, play Western, get fucked. For
yeah,
Defcon,
I don't think
they don't do anything.
Senesi didn't even Defcon. That's how fucked up West Ham are. So I don't even know what that.
They don't leave their own half, so there's no cons to def. You can't.
Exactly. Yeah, a bunch of almost points. Not much else to say. Boomo got the assist today. That was helpful for a less destructive red arrow, but whatever, is what it is. We both captained Holland, which was good. Good job by us on that one.
Yeah, a little diddle an extra point. You'll take those positive diddles
all day. I'll take them all day. Yeah. It's funny when you look at other teams that did really well or are doing really well. You just see people randomly posting their team. Oh, I'm top 5K, whatever. It's like we have like 2 different players. It's like our teams are like weirdly template, and then there's just a couple guys that we don't have, like a Joao Pedro who just scored 70 points in the last 5 game weeks, or I'm trying to think of someone else, or even Virgil, right? Like you got him this week. He got 17 last week. He's very template in like the what should we call it? Like the model teams and all that kind of shit, Yeah. And it's just a couple guys. Just that's all it takes. That's all the points.
Well, I mean, Ladro getting plus 50 on us from holding Thiago it's literally. When that happens,
is it literally? Yeah, like what's the actual literal?
I was doing the math the other day and I typed it out, but I can't remember it. I think it was about 40. I think it was about 40.
Yeah, so if you got him in game week 22, which is where the good run started, that's 8, 12, 20, 30, 38, 48, 55.
Yeah, so I think it's about plus 40. Thiago's gotten 1 5-pointer and then a bunch of a two every other game. So it's not a lot.
That's so crazy. And even the goal he scored is with his right foot that bounces off his heel and bounces off his left thigh, and Dubravka still probably should have saved it. And that's his
so
goal.
He got 15. So what's the delta? What's that? 35?
43 or something.
40 on the nose. Did you say 55? Like you got?
I don't remember if I said 55 or 58, but yeah, right around there. Yeah, 40-ish.
Yeah, as expected. I mean, that's as expected, and we're fucking idiots.
I don't know about that.
I feel pretty comfortable and confident in that statement on this one.
I really don't. And, there's a lot of people who are top 10K who did the exact same thing, and I don't think anyone's being like, oh, they're fucking idiots. I would
tell that to their face.
Well, the rank says differently. He had so many chances,
in spite of it.
And it's like, is what it is,
Yeah.
Sometimes the ball doesn't go in the fucking net. I'm not going to do league updates because there was a game today. What else is new? Was this the last one of February? No, there's one more. So next game week will be, next game week, Friday deadline. No Monday game, but we're going to have to pod on Sunday anyway, because then week after that, Tuesday deadline, instant Pileup once again. Why did they do this to us? No one knows.
I didn't realize that.
Yep. Pileup into Pileup.
And then is there a no? And then is it FA Cup? Yeah, that's it. Then we have the weekend off. All right, cool.
Yeah, 1 weekend off. Not bad.
Okay.
Oh, where are we going to start this episode?
I'm so fucking pissed at Thiago. I have to be honest about this situation.
Go off.
I can't.
Pop off.
I'm not going to pop off, Queen, but it's just so frustrating because it's the kind of thing where the fixture, it's not even. It's so complicated because look at his actual game log. Outside of the 2 Pileup games where he hauled ass in 20 and 21, he's just been really bad since November. I mean, game week 13, he was the last time. He had a good run at the beginning of the season to 13, and then he's just been bad. He had the 2
basically
games.
Game week 1 to 13, and then run of blanks, and then
2 good
18
games
to 21, 5 to 17, 12. Yeah, and then a run of blanks. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fixtures, it's so fixture, so loud to me. Looking at his returns, if they're not playing a really bad team, like a bottom 6 team, he's just not a great shout for points to me. And because look, you can't look back to, right? They played Man United game week 6 at home. They were a bottom 6 team then. You know?
No,
like,
I mean,
you just look at his returns. It's all against the absolute shittest teams. And when they play a decent team, you know,
that's not really true though, right?
That's what it feels. I don't know. That's what it feels like watching him. Just like
I'm just
watching
scrolling,
him and
though.
then
It's
play.
like, you know, obviously there's a lot of bad teams in there. There's beginning of the season NFO. There's beginning of the season Man United. There's beginning of the season West Ham. These are all horrible. But, you know, there's Sunderland home and away, Newcastle home and away. You know, they're not bottom, they're mid-table. You know, Everton mid-table. You know, these are not bottom half, not even bottom half teams, really, right? So, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's been rough, but well, this is always. I feel like this is one area where we're always split every season, irregardless of the player. I look at him getting monster chances and 6 shots versus Arsenal and should have scored, and I'm just like, yeah, he's a good pick. It's just like kind of unlucky he didn't score. But you more are the type to look at the run of just essentially 6 blanks. I mean, he got 1 goal versus Newcastle, but essentially 6 blanks, and just be like, he's fucking terrible.
Well, he's not terrible because he's about to get points right now because they're about to play fucking bad teams. But it's like, why? What am I holding him for? Like, we do get transfers every week. I take hits all the time. Like, what am I doing when I'm sitting? And I said this. Did I or did I not say this at the beginning 100%. Of the live? I said, he's better. I was telling people to get him, and I'm sitting here like let me be like a mature adult here, you know. And it's ridiculous. It's like it's not what it's like going against what I'm believing. And it's fucking feels so bad. And I do shit like this every year. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, I just think you can cherry pick it with every single player in the game. Like I can say, oh, I was supposed to get this guy and this guy. And oh my God, he scored 25 more points. But we don't talk about the guys we just like held who were good. And it's like, oh yeah, I didn't sell this guy even though he had bad fixtures because he's good and got points. You know,
but the difference is like yes, you could obviously do that about literally every player in the game.
Literally every player in the game.
Ekitike is doing fucking tits all. Yeah. I don't even give a shit because I have no idea in my brain and thought process of like, this might be a bad pick or there's something to be concerned about here. Versus when I do see something like that with a player like Thiago, you know, and then I don't listen to myself, like for all the reasons that we discussed, you know, and that's like, that's my thing that I need to like work through and figure out.
You can look at Ekitike under the exact same lens and say he's had 1 brace. And he's been a complete fucking nightmare other than that since we got him.
Yeah. The results are basically
results are the same.
And
coincidentally
also,
both Newcastle where they returned.
Yeah, but and also it's like it feels so different to me because he blanked in good on paper fixtures. I think he's better. The team's better. They should be creating a lot more chances than Branham, even though we see very much to the contrary sometimes when we watch this Liverpool team.
Yeah.
And now they're both about to embark on a similar, you know, really good run of fixtures. So it's still just like, you know, the way that you and I interpret, like, you know, we're different.
What are the good fixtures here in the last 5 for
NFO,
Liverpool?
Sunderland.
At NFO, at Sunderland, home
Bournemouth
City,
when he doesn't,
home Newcastle, at Bournemouth.
Bournemouth when he doesn't play in Burnley. Like 4 of those 6
obviously
are good.
Burnley. At Bournemouth, also good. We got unlucky, didn't play those. The next 4 are not good.
Sunderland with no... Good. I don't know. I mean, Sunderland with no Shaka when they've been rocking and creaking over the last month or so is a good fixture. Like I expect a couple goals in that game.
It's still their only home loss of the year, Sunderland.
I'm not talking about the year. I'm talking about 2 games ago. Like I look at that
loss
like
in the month too. You can say that. You know,
that's fine. But I was going into that game thinking like this should be a win with a couple goals in it. Like. Home Newcastle away have been bad all year. That's an easy fixture this year. Home Newcastle. At Bournemouth, like he didn't start because he's a fucking 23-year-old unfit fuckhead. NFO, like Burnley at home. You know, I mean, so I'm looking at these. I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty good run. I expect points, and he only got 2 goals. So the story that we tell ourselves when we look at it, you know, makes colors it a lot for us. So. Yeah, it's just those differences, I think. But
yeah, I don't know. I think you're cherry picking a little bit. I think you look at Igor and like he had home NFO that's at least twice as good as away NFO. He had home Brighton that's the same as away Bournemouth, maybe better, honestly. And then like he had the equal number of bad ones too, and it's like.
But the big difference.
And they both get they both get shots and big chances every single game.
Yeah, I think just the big difference though is the team. Like the team matters so much, and I think that we've been also just historically very different on that. Like I tend to have a lot more attackers from the top few teams, I think, than you do, and you're more comfortable having like the just looking at the like getting guys that are getting really good numbers, even if they're on a mid-table team. But like I think we also interpret fixtures very differently, you and I, because to me, like Brentford are just not good, and right. And like we talked about the Brighton game is like, oh yeah, they could just even like they could just lose this game, and they didn't lose the game. They got fucking destroyed. And
the Brighton, no, they did not. Brentford had way more shots, way more chances. They were way better, other than like a Collins
first half
giveaway.
I think I stopped watching. Yeah.
Brentford were
the first half.
Brentford were just way better. You know, they had 2 dumb giveaways, and Brighton scored both times. And the rest of the game was just Brentford.
I only watched the first half. Yeah. But like they could just rock up and lose, or they're like barely favored in games. Like Liverpool are favored to win almost every game they play. So. Like in those scenarios, like I view the players very differently, even though, right, like the numbers might be compatible or close. I don't know. Like I think there's more depth to it than that.
The other thing here is that Brentham and Liverpool's attacking numbers as teams are closer than you think. They're basically the same. Like Liverpool have just been bad all season, and Brentford are legitimately in 7th. Like they're not, faking it in any way until they, if they all of a sudden start playing badly, we'll have to adjust. But they've just been good all season. So it is what it is. We're both stuck with these guys. We're both stuck with the template forwards, and we're both in the fucking 2 million range because we suck. Yeah, and everything we do is wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
now we have this
guys.
31. We have the 31 blank coming up. So
yeah.
I mean, it seems like the FPL landscape has very much taken shape, and I mean, it's upsetting to report, but it seems to me like the season's almost over. Like it feels like that we're at the point where
it's been over.
The planning is so superseding the independent like decision making, where you're just on rails. Like everyone sort of has picked their chip strategy, because thank God we have all these chips. And you're just like closing your eyes, and it's just like the order of which moves, but all the moves are the same. And
totally.
It's I mean, this is the worst time of the year, I suppose, is when everyone gets into their chip tunnel vision, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like everyone's gonna bench, their blankers in 31 and put out a roughly same 11. And then most people are going to wildcard during that week or the week after that week into what will be the doublers, and whenever that is, 33 or 34, and then everyone will bench boost, basically the same players.
Do that, blah,
yeah,
blah,
it's just
blah.
I mean, triple cap is ironically like one of the only places we are different from the masses who triple capped Gabriel. So that's, I guess, like one place we could possibly rise, but. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying is like when I look around other people's teams, I'm in like a mini league with like, the FBL Wire guys and Baker and Danny and shit. And it's like they all have 1 million more points than me, and our teams are just basically the same. Like they're pretty much the same. Our captains are pretty much the same. They have their shitters who have been blanking every game. Enzo or Rogers or whatever, Raya, bad players, and I just have different bad players.
And it hasn't been that way for 27 weeks, or else 26 weeks, or else we
I know,
a shit ton more points.
But now is ultimately where we are, and if they don't have Van Dijk, they're getting him this week, and if they don't have blah blah blah, they're gonna get him this week, and ultimately the postmortem will be, why didn't we have Elliot Anderson for 38 game weeks? Because he's the most broken pick in the fucking game, but who cares? This is not a good vibe. This is a terrible vibe. FPL's a fucking terrible game. They really need to get rid of Defcons for midfielders. It's such a travesty. It's like, it's not just the guys who do it every week, which is a massive problem, but it's also just like, how stupid and annoying is it that Semenyo has his worst game in the last 2 years. He's an absolute zero nightmare for City. Defcon, 14 points. I mean, 4 points,
Yeah.
14, 4 points. And it's like, why is this a thing? Because he gave the ball away more times, he gets plus 2 points. Good system. Great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm less concerned about it than you are. Like, because other than Edot, there just aren't really other picks that do it every week. I mean, he literally does it every week, and
yeah,
there are some.
His hit rate is probably like, what do you think it is? It's probably like 80 something percent.
Yeah, something like 80%. I'd imagine.
I'm
sure there are other guys that get close to 40 or 50% of the games or whatever, but those guys are fucking horrendous picks, like, because they also get two attacking returns all year. I mean, it's like, so I mean, other than literally Edot, like, I just don't care because you have your hard done bys when Semenyo is so terrible and he gets 4 points instead of 2. Like, it happens to you. This is like the same equivalency of like getting a bad refereeing call against your team. Like, it doesn't balance out. Like, I think about, like, you get your stupid ass fuck. Like, I got KDH Defcon. I'm like, I don't fucking give a shit. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. Like, I don't care. I'm not. No, but I'm not like counting. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm not considering it. I'm not like, oh, thank God he Defcon. Like, I'm so happy now. I'm just like, this is stupid. But like, everyone gets these stupid points and fuck them all. And it's fucking dumb. But I don't think it like really moves the needle that drastically, other than Edot, who should be priced 7 million or whatever.
I don't think it's only him. I think someone like Rice is equally frustrating, right? We've been saying he's a bad pick all season.
But he has 12 attacking returns.
Okay, but he has 1 attacking return in the last 10? But he still gets 4. He still gets 4 or 5 points every week. That's fucking bullshit. He's a bad pick. Yeah. And we should have gotten paid off on that because we called it. We don't own him. He's a bad pick.
No,
and he's a good pick. Because he just gets a fucking random 5-pointer here and there.
9, 10, 11. So yeah, 12, 13 Defcons. So yeah, he's almost a half hit rate Defcons.
Yeah.
So, and he's, I mean, obviously super high rolling, right now with 12 attacking returns, when that would, you'd more likely expect that to be at the season's end. But I mean, he probably should have just been an extra like little bit of price bump, like for the, like if he's going to be hitting at a 50% hit, like he should have started at 7.5 instead of 6.5, like fine.
Right.
But I think like that's where I do feel like there's so few players where this is even maybe tipping a scale that like you could probably be okay just increasing the price and just like adjudicating for it a little bit better. Because like a player like Caicedo, right? I mean, he had like the couple goals at the beginning of the season that were so insane, but we haven't heard his name in a fucking long ass time.
No one asks about him anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's been months since that happened. But I mean, I think, yeah, like once you have some more sample sizes and you get these players that are getting it more in like in the 50% region, they just need to be price bumped a little bit. But I mean, I also do think that you just get rid of them. I mean, they're just not fun.
It's not fun, but
fine. That's fine with me as well.
But it's the best way to play the game. That's what I find frustrating, is that it is not fun, and yet it's really, really stupid to not have Elliot Anderson. I think it's like absolutely idiotic, inexcusable. He's going to finish with like 180 points and he's 5 million. And he's minimum 4 points a week. Absolute floor.
He's not going to hit that high, Will. I mean, he's only on 118 right now. We got 11 games to go.
I mean, games,
you're looking at
4
45
points a week is 150.
That's putting him on one. Yeah, so I mean, that's what he's going to finish on.
But he's more like 4.5 points a game, probably, because he occasionally gets max bonus and he occasionally gets 5-pointers, right?
I think he'll finish probably about where he is in the rankings, probably like 8th-ish range for total points from a midfielder at the end of the season, I would imagine.
He's on pace for 182. He's 4.8 per game.
How can it be on pace for 182 if he has 118 and we only have 10 games left?
11 games left. 11 game weeks left, right?
That math makes sense. That doesn't make sense in my head at all.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm just looking at his points per start, but yeah. Which I guess, yeah, maybe I'm looking at points per start and I shouldn't be looking at points per start.
I mean, he has
maybe he didn't start one game or something.
I don't know. I mean, he has the pen goal. Well, I'm also just assuming he gets no attacking returns for the rest of the year. Like he has a pen goal.
Well, he takes
his only goal of
corners.
the
He
season.
shoots 5 long range efforts a game. He occasionally
5
gets
shots a game. No,
he
not.
took 5 shots versus Liverpool. He took like 7 versus Wolves. He literally has like 12 shots in the last 2 games.
Oh my god.
And he occasionally just gets max bonus in a 1-1. Yeah. He just gets 7 points for not even playing well.
He just needs to play. He does only have 7 bonus points on the whole year, so he's not doing too good there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I think he would be more in like the 150 to 170 range, which is like typically what 6'5", like the best 6'5" mid gets or something. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, he got it in an annoying way of just doing nothing.
He's 5'4" though. He's not 6'5".
Yeah, no, the price. Yeah. No, the price is like, that's where it's like the mispricing. I don't know. It's just so like it's like pushing a Boulder.
Garner's owned. Like Garner's owned in the game. He's reversed out of position, and fucking analytics people own him in their team. And it's like, he's 5'2", and he's been a Defcon monster. And what are we doing? He's like 10th in midfielder points. It's like, what the fuck is this?
It's just like, it feels like just pushing a boulder up a fucking mountain, because they're gonna continually introduce. I mean, last year we were sitting here trying to figure out which manager to transfer,
which ass to man.
So like, they're gonna every year come up with some change to make the game stupider and worse. Yeah, and 100%. We just have to. I mean, what are we going to, we're not obviously not going to stop playing. We're fucking perverted, sadistic.
Well, that's the problem
sickos.
For me is that, and you, I mean, definitely can include both of us. And this is like, I'm just not going to like mold myself to the meta, even if something is obviously game breaking and I should obviously have it. Like, I'm still going to get Dango over Elliot Anderson because I want to see my players do the stuff that's good in soccer matches. Like, I like watching soccer, and I want to see my attackers do well and score goals and contribute to goals. So I'm just not going to reap the benefits. And whatever fucking dumb thing they do next year, you get to pick an owner to own next year, and you get points for winning the transfer market in January. We all get Marinakis. You get plus points when you sack a manager. So Marinakis is overpowered in a double game week because he might, X sack is high, and it's like, I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm just like, which is bad. It's bad if we're playing a game where we're supposed to compete and get, try and get high ranks or whatever. But it's our destiny.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same like the center back situation in defense. Like, we were on it early, and I mean, fullbacks are effectively, I mean, you can get on one hand the amount of fullbacks that are picks. Like, it just effectively nullifies this whole swath of players, and it's
the most fun, arguably like some of the most fun players to own in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Fullback, like attacking fullbacks.
Yeah, it's just frustrating that, they can't, stress test these rule changes before they implement them. And then
it's crazy.
We see them, like, it's hard for us to process it ahead of time because we aren't like game developers or something. But like, if we actually sat down for weeks and tried to figure out like, how will this actually play out, we would have came to what we are seeing, as we kind of touched on at the beginning of the season. Like, oh yeah, you just get center backs. Like, it's not, you don't get fullbacks. That's stupid. Like, they don't get
stupid as hell.
And it's, I mean, obviously longtime listeners of the pod have probably, that have grown with us since we started, and have felt our disenchantment with the game as they continue to make it worse with the changes they make. And it's it's just too bad. But we just kind of keep trying to figure out our way.
Play our own little dumbass games
and get worse at the game and play dumbly, and I don't know what.
Play dumbly for dumb results.
That's what we do.
Speaking of Chelsea, I'm going to think of play dumbly and get dumb results. Romford said, do I sell Palmer to Mo or Holland next week? And then Yuval and John B both selling Enzo, looking for who to change to. And I guess everyone's selling Ladro too this week. I would find it hard. I mean, obviously, I don't own any Chelsea, but the way they're playing and how inconsistent and bad, like pretty much every other team is, if you asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd say Ladro, Palmer, Enzo, the easiest transfers out of my fucking life. And now I look at them and I'm like, I don't know. They're just like a fucking open Ange team who don't defend and actually take shots and score goals, which is better than like 95% of the teams in the league.
Yeah, I can see that, but I'm also looking at like they are just coming off playing Burnley, Leeds, Wolves, Western. Like
yep.
I don't believe that they are going to just keep doing this against teams that are better than them, of which I believe they are facing exclusively teams that are better than them for the next month plus.
Away Arsenal, away Villa, home Newcastle, away Everton.
And then City. So,
well, yeah,
I mean, I think
people are wild carding after the blank or something. Yeah.
I mean, I think you're in a really challenging position if you're trying to not, because they don't blank in 31, right? So like, depending on the rest of your picks, like you might be a little bit stuck there. Like, do you have transfers to burn on players that aren't blanking in 31? That's kind of a separate question.
Yeah.
But I think in the round, like this is very much to me like what I would feel like or what I felt like when I had Thiago fucking 6 game weeks ago. I'm like, this is bad. Get rid of these players. They're about to get no points because the team is fucking bad. And the manager wears his little glasses. He's stupid. And they're going to be in trouble, and they've got Fuckle. And Fuckle's coming back, so they're pile-upping again. So, yeah, I mean, I would still sell with confidence. Like, I would sell all of these fucking guys if I could.
When are the champions? I'm Googling it right now, but when are the champions?
I think it's after like 30.
Yeah, because it's
what
not.
I have on my head.
Yeah, it's not actually like on the fixture list because, technically it's not scheduled yet or whatever.
Yet. I looked at this like a couple weeks ago, but I don't remember now.
Yeah, it's like 9th through 11th in March. So
is that 30, 31?
It's between 29 and 30.
29, 30. Okay, so
yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, and, so their schedule will be they're away Arsenal, 2 days off, away Villa. Then they have a joke of a cup game, so they can rest everyone, and then they'll be Champions League, home Newcastle, Champions League, away Everton. Will be that.
I mean, it's like to me, they're just gonna it's gonna be hold on to your butts. They don't have a lot of play. I mean, they low key are not very deep. I mean, their depth is garbage. Like their bench, the players they call on are fucking horrible players. They're all good stocks. They're all young little children. They're fucking bad.
That's all they are. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, every time they make a sub, they get much worse. And when they're going to be.
Isn't it interesting? I mean, the guy. You look back at their summer. I think we actually kind of talked about this a little bit, but they sold. Madueke, who else did they sell? Nkunku, Edot, even Joao, fucking Felix, etc. A lot of these players are not fucking knocking the door down to get in the team, but pretty much everyone they bought, other than Estevao, who's been hurt and he's 18, and how much can you really rely on him, have just made the team worse. And Ladro's been good lately, but Gittins, Garnacho, Hato has been a complete disaster. Delap's been a complete disaster. I mean, they don't even play anymore.
I mean, Garnacho's been hurt. But I mean, even Estevao is like, he just is actually getting away with murder just because he's young, but he's played like 3 good games this year. Like people talk about him like
exciting.
Yeah, but people talk about like holy shit, he's amazing. Like Estevao, like fuck yeah, like we have he's played like 3 good games and he's never available because he's a fucking child.
Yeah, I was about to say so 3 out of 10 is like pretty good, but the fact that he's only played 10 games is a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, but it's like, but you look at the squad and it's, I mean they're a mess. I mean, it's just a mess. So yeah, I mean, I in long and short, I still believe that it's
sell.
It's just sell with confidence. I think like very confidently, very happily you sell. You cash the point. I mean, Enzo owners aren't cashing fucking shit. But you cash the points.
If anyone's really gotten fucked, it's Enzo. He was nailed. He's pens whenever Palmer's off the pitch, which happened to randomly be never. He started playing 90 every single game. He didn't come close to Defcon once, and he basically got 1 return or something.
Well, he got 2 goals in the first 2.
Oh, he got 2 goals against away Palace, home West Ham.
Yeah, it hasn't been that bad. It's been 3 blanks in a row, but it was 8-8-6 before. So
3 blanks in a row, and they scored 6 goals in those 3, and that's
sure.
Tough.
But
that's tough.
If you look at like they have the run of 6, and he got 28, you're like, yeah, that's fine. 28 and
4 points,
5 a game, basically.
Like it's obviously worse than Elliot Anderson, but
I mean, sure. I mean, he's still a fucking 8, with a partial pen share. Like it's not.
I mean, you were praying. If you owned Enzo, you were just like, all right, Palmer needs to miss 2 of these 6 games, and I'm fucking flying. And he missed 1 of them. I think he only didn't play against Palace. Yeah, but he's basically started every game. Yeah. But who are you getting?
How many pens? I got fucking 4 pens.
Yeah, a million pens. Who are you getting is the other question for. I mean, it's obviously a different answer for Palmer or for Enzo or for Ladro. But who would you be targeting right now?
It's really hard to answer because there are so few picks in the game right now.
So few.
They're just so few.
I mean, we're blessed. It's like the curse of having all of a title race, a Champions League race, a Europa League race, and a relegation race means that there's very few good teams and very few consistent teams. That's just like how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I think you do really need to look at this you have to put 2 sides. Like, if you are making players that are blanking in Game Week 31 available to you, or if you are not, because they don't go in the same bucket. Like for every team, they just don't. Like you're either on one or the other. So, I mean, Semenyo is still obviously a fucking insane pick. Like he played the worst game I've seen him play maybe all season,
and almost got points,
and he could have braced. I mean, he had. Some huge chances.
Yeah, he had that one like near the end that was like he hit really softly for some reason right at Pope, and it was just we were all just waiting for the net to ripple there. Yeah,
so I mean, he's clearly a pick. Bruno's been. I mean, he was really bad today. He didn't do anything against West Ham. I mean, he's been a little bit quiet lately, but I mean, I still with pens just believe him to be a pick. So. You put him in there. I still like Wirtz a lot. So those are probably my top 3.
Because I'm worried. I wouldn't be worried if there wasn't a pileup. But they're going to play, home West Ham and then have 2 days off before another game. And like, if he's nursing some sort of like, well, we don't really know what it is, some sort of back injury or strain or whatever. Is he really going to start 2 games in a row in 2 days? Like, probably not,
Yeah,
so now
I mean,
I'm
I think that's
fuck,
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like then they have 2 weeks off between games. Like, I feel like that's the kind of thing he can manage with 60s or subs because
I hope so. Yeah.
I mean, what did we find out? Like, Wirtz doesn't play, and they don't work.
They also don't play. Wirtz doesn't play, and they don't play.
And I mean. Like, let's not get this twisted. Like, yeah, they're still deep in the Champions League, but they are very not certain for finishing top 5. Like, they need to win these fucking games. So, we don't know what the injury is, and all said, like to me with him, like it's just maybe you're not the most unhappy with your benched shield, but I still just think he's. Like when he plays, he's just great. Like he usually gets a return.
About the minutes. I mean, I'm
worried
wrong
about the minutes too, but
I've been wrong before. But so they're home West Ham, 2 days off, away Wolves, 3 days off, away Wolves in the cup. Which he's gonna try and win a cup in a bad year.
He's not playing. But he's not playing that game.
Ideally, he's not playing, but it'll be 8 out of the first 11 probably, and then Champions League, and then home Spurs, and then Champions League, and then away Brighton. Now for all Champions League teams, like starting in 2 weeks, it's a massive pileup all over again. It's every 3 days there's a tough game. So it's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard for sure. I mean, he's been fit. Like this could have just been some
very
little,
fit. Yeah,
he's been very fit. He's looked fit. He's finished games strongly. Like I just think that is, it's like over analyze. It's like, I'm just like, yes, that's possible, and there aren't all these other picks jockeying for position.
No, of course.
Where it's like that's going to really tilt me to someone else who I'm like, oh, I think he's like really close, or
it's just one of those.
I still like him a lot.
Like me and you already own. Everyone who already own. I think it's the easiest hold ever. He's been excellent. He's gonna start as many games as he can. He'll get points. But if I was buying, and like a lot of people still don't own Bruno or who else?
I think
Boomo or
Boomo's the
Semenyo, and all these
he's good
guys.
at the blank, yeah. I think Boomo's a close. Boomo's a close one there.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think Rodgers is he's.
Yeah.
You don't watch the game, you're in good shape there. But I mean, they play, they don't blank. Like
he's 90 every week, literally 90
every week. He's gonna still just trickle home and tick. He's gonna tick along. So I think that's a fine pick.
And insert my rant from last week and just fucking get Elliot Anderson. I think everyone should have.
Yeah, you can always do. I mean, they play Thursday, so they're bad, but he gets 4 points every game, so it doesn't really matter. But
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, Fulham are about to embark on a really good run. I don't know if we might be getting Harry Wilson, Edot, Renaissance coming, but they play. I mean, they're home.
They have
Spurs.
A crazy run.
Yeah, the next 4 into the blank. The blank being 31 where they play it's like for me anyway, because I'm looking at if I'm turning 32, it's home Spurs, home Western, at NFO, home Burnley. So
that's
serious. That's about as good a run as you could hope for. And then I mean the other team that has a really good run, which is a lot more challenging I think to pick out players on, are Bournemouth. I mean they play home Sunderland, home Brentford, at Burnley, home Man United into the blank.
Right.
So they're 3 homes in 4 with the away being Burnley. And they could win all 4 of those games,
and they could score 2+ in any of those games, win or lose. They'll score 2+ because they just play fucking crazy,
Yeah. So I mean, Ryan, the new kid they got is a little bit interesting. I feel like there's not really a pick there yet. To me, like he just feels like he's a little bit. I just don't. I think he's gonna go through like a slower period after he like. I have a feel like I just feel like he's gonna go off the boil, and to me it's Tav. Like I mean I want Tav to be fucking starting.
He's just not certain he's starting yet. That's what makes it hard. And if there wasn't a fucking Friday deadline, they're the early game on Saturday, you could do that, but you can't diddle a leak because of the Friday game.
Yeah, it's just so hard. I mean, he only played 10 minutes, so
yeah, and
I mean the most minutes he would play the next game is 60. And if he doesn't play 60, then the most minutes he would play game week 29 is 60. So it's really unfortunate because,
it's really sad,
like he played that game centrally against Brighton a long while ago before his injury. And, he got a pen in that game. So but he had a couple of decent open play, but he was like threatening. And it just looks like it's like not quite falling in line for him. So it makes picking an actual player very difficult for Bournemouth because
that's the thing.
Have a good run.
It might be falling in line for him. It's just it's a little bit of an unknown. That's the risk. I mean, it might just be worth the risk because he is so cheap. He is so nailed when fit. He is on pens. I mean, he is frankly a ridiculously good pick. I mean, he's just such a good pick, and there's a reason a lot of people got him. Whenever that was like his. You just look at his like transfers in, it's just skyrockets. All of a sudden his price is going up, etc. And then he's injured, get him the fuck away from everything. So yeah, he's a really, really, really good pick. Really tempting, I think, if you're shopping in that region.
But he's just not a really good pick because he's not fit yet. So
unless he is.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to know that. So
we're not going to know.
So as of right now, he's just not. We have to wait. We have to keep waiting.
Yeah. It's however much you want to risk it on that, I guess.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Brentford, it's just so tough because the teams they're playing aren't very good, but it's just 3 aways and 4. And like that kills me. Like because I just have no idea what to expect. Like they could just lose all 3 of those games. I'd be like, they could lose at Burnley. I'd be like, oh yeah, like they aren't that good away. Yeah, like Burnley just won the World Cup with a point at Stamford Bridge, and
Burnley were kind of good last 2 games out of nowhere. I mean,
they're just sort of vibing a little bit again.
Yeah, the Scotty P's got them playing.
Yeah, it's just so hard. It just feels so hard to predict the Brentford like the away performances. And
one thing I'll say in Brentham's favor is second half when Schade came on for KLP. Different team. I mean, everyone knows, including Keith Andrews, that Schade's a way better player. He was just kind of giving KLP another game because he was off a pretty good one and whatever. manager stuff, managing people.
Maybe he was
stuff.
still punishing him for the red card.
Right. Also, that
Extra
probably
extra
punishment. Yeah, but then
team enforced punishment.
He came in and he was just so much better. And obviously they didn't score, but watch the highlights. They had a million chances, and I mean, fucking.
Yeah, I forgot about that because I went to baseball. I had left at halftime.
Yeah, so I mean,
when they were down 2-0 and they were fucking getting destroyed.
It'll be pretty shocking if it's not Schade, Thiago, Dango starting up top, and that's just really good. I mean, it's just fucking hard for any of those teams to deal with, except maybe
that's true.
Leeds or something. But yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. Okay,
but I think those are like the main ones, like with the fixture run for the next 4. That
I mean, you wish there was another Liverpool pick. Maybe it's Mo, but no one in the world can get to Mo, even if it was Mo. That's my problem with Mo. Like, I'm getting DMs because I'm a Liverpool fan, so people are like, "Oh, he'll tell me what to do." But every team that's DM'd me with their team and being like, "Do I get Mo here?" I'm like, "How the fuck are you getting Mo? You have to make 4 transfers or sell Holland, and Holland's playing really well, and they're in a title race, and Holland's playing really well. Is that the time to get rid? Like, I'm not sure that's the time to get rid."
I mean, Holland's also just a better pick. So why would you get rid of a better pick for a worse pick? Like, that's
it's because of
let's not do
a ways and a blank, and that's the only thing you could say about Holland.
And do it in 31, but like the next 3 are Leeds, NFO, and Western. Like, what are you doing?
I know.
Like, how are we doing this? Like, you're trading a equivalent fixtures for a better and using transfers to get a worse bit. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Mo doesn't work at all. But
14 million. It's just I mean, there's so many problems with the FPL game, but you do wish that price changes could be more drastic sometimes and just adjust and just make him available as a pick. But that's it's too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, it would be worse for engagement, but to make it more equitable, they could just not have a dynamic wild card, and everyone gets a wild card halfway through the season, and they reprice everybody.
I know. Yeah.
And everyone just has to build it.
I think they do that in some salary cap American fantasy sports. I think they are more aggressive with this whatever rookie is ridiculous and we need to adjust the price, or because it's unfair, unreasonable.
It's more almost like daily fantasy sports, right?
Yeah,
they can adjust it every day.
Well, daily they for sure adjust every day.
Yeah. But that, I mean, that's good. That makes the game more enjoyable, right?
Yeah. The only City questions we got were about Nico O'Reilly from Oshizi and Catfink. I mean, mark down Nico O'Reilly as another one who I held for. I would assume I had him for at least a dozen game weeks, and then me getting rid was the most obvious nailed thing in the world at the point when I got rid of him. And then he got 2 points against Liverpool. Good job by me. And then he got 13 and 17. And it's now he's the best picking in the game. Okay, cool. Again.
Yeah, I mean, the position change is not something I think anybody really saw coming. No. It looks like he's just going in 2-footed with putting Nico O'Reilly playing in midfield now. And
he's just their best midfielder for the last 3 games.
I mean, it's just Reindeers, you're bombed. No time for you. Nico Gonzalez. I mean, we've been obviously shitting on him. He's just not very good. But he's just not getting a minute anymore. Rodri. This is what it is. And I mean, we talked about it before the brace. He's just an incredible pick. He keeps playing this position. He's just an incredible pick. He's out of position. It's just again, right, with the blank, it makes it a lot harder. And if you don't care about the blank, he's second best defender in the game behind Gabriel for sure.
I think best. Right now,
Gabriel?
This second. I mean, they both blank, and Gabriel has really bad fixtures. And I mean, let's talk about Arsenal next. But their defensive form is ridiculously bad. They should have conceded 2. I don't know why that other goal got ruled out, and I don't know. Gabriel's he hasn't really gotten close in a while. I don't remember him being oh my God, Gabriel off the bar. He was there, whatever. One fell to Saliba and some other shit, but
I mean, he did get an assist in the Wolves game, but yeah.
But that was a through ball from 40 yards. It's not old Gab, just every corner he's getting big chances.
Yeah, I mean, we might be in the, like, which happens seemingly every season, happened last year, like the end of season malaise where he finishes low key, like very quietly, and everyone's holds him for too long, Gabriel.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Defcons have dried up like pretty substantially. I mean, he's only Defconned in 2 of the last like very large amount of games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's, I don't know. Like I have a very difficult decision to start him or Munoz this week. I have no idea what I'm going to do.
And what are the fixtures?
Arsenal
or home Chelsea?
We're at Man United.
Oh man, that's really tough.
Yeah. So that's, yeah, Gabriel's whatever. But yeah, I mean,
he's obviously a good pick, Gabriel. I'm not saying he's not. We're arguing if he's number 1 or number 2, but I mean, his last goal of last season was in November, and he didn't score again and barely got a chance. And it's low key been a little while for someone like him. It's been a lot of games since he's got a big chance. But
20 game week 20 is last time.
Yeah, we got questions about Arsenal. So Bear said triple Arsenal D is either flying or falling. Do I diversify? And then Clamberger said, do we hold fast with our double Arsenal defenders? Doesn't seem like any other teams are getting consistent cleans, but Arsenal have been equally infuriating on this front. Although this could be because I own 2 Arsenal defenders. So it has. It's been very infuriating. I mean, I tried to bench Saliba and he came into my team anyway. I can't fucking get rid of him. He's like an STD or something. But yeah, I mean, they're just. I mean, we were chatting with Nate during that game, but it was so sloppy and bad. They can see that goal, and Rice is at fault, and everyone does badly, and Gabriel flopped to save another goal, but that's a goal 9 times out of 10. I mean, I can't believe our VAR didn't overturn that. It's ridiculous. I don't know. They just look sloppy. What are you seeing there?
Sell them all. I don't see what we're hanging on to. Like the fixtures are bad. And that's enough. Like teams are going at them, and they just don't look. They don't look. It's stench related to me. I mean, you still look at the underlines.
After the blank too. It's not just the blank. They're bad after the blank too.
Yeah. And it's not just like you can look at the underlyings and stuff like, oh well, they're not that bad. But when if you actually watch the game, you're just like, these are not in control. They're just not. Like, it's nervy. Like whether it's the media or the pressure or what, like the kitchen's getting hotter, and they just don't look as comfortable and relaxed as they did, back a little while ago. And the Pileups coming, and I don't know why. I'm not smart enough to know why, but it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to look elsewhere. And again, right, no Defcons, no attacking intent from any of the defenders. The goalkeeper doesn't make saves. They're just really bad. They have to be returning cleans at a ridiculous clip to be worth the price. And I feel like at this point in the season, you just want to be playing fixtures a lot more.
Yeah.
You want to liquidate these guys, play fixtures more. And we're at the business end. We're wild card. Everyone's got their wild card and all this kind of stuff. So I mean, this doesn't look like cling on for dear life. At home Chelsea, at Brighton, home Everton, they're not that bad. Like maybe they'll clean 2 of them. Like obviously could. They're still the best.
They could clean all 3. They're still the best defense, no question. They could.
Yeah, I don't
Emphasis
think they have.
On could.
Yeah, I don't think they have 270 of clean football here, but. Yeah, I mean, you could look at this and still just be like, oh, I'm holding, it's fine. Like, who else am I going to get? And also, you can happily sell because they have bad fixtures and they're not playing well. So
and Virgil's just hauling double digits every week now. Liverpool's underlines have been really good lately too for cleans who are not blanking. If people are also shopping there with good fixtures, it's just. I don't know. I feel like early in the season, Raya made the one big save every game to keep it clean, and I feel like he has not made that save in at least a few game weeks in a row, and they've conceded a bunch of decent chances.
I feel like he's been fine.
I don't know, but you were complaining about the one he let in, the Kolomuani shot, right? And it's like,
I mean, I don't think he did great, but
he could just make the one big save. They probably do clean that game. They probably just shut it down and Spurs give up and it's a joke, but just hasn't been happening. Let's see. We already kind of talked about all these midfielders. So I'm going to skip all these midfield questions, I think. Other forward questions. D. Naylor said, this is about the time of year Walsh usually finds a brilliant rogue pick. Any feelings for a non-Thiago, non-Holland striker? I have plenty of funds over here. Yeah, where are we at in the striker market?
It's really bleak. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint
really tough.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's just there's just not really a really nice confluence of like a team that, you know, is playing attacking like fun football, and there's like a forward who's kind of like been either underperforming or under the radar. Like, if I had to give one name that, you know, and this is really wild and extrapolatory, it would be probably Solanke, honestly.
Oh, okay. I have one in mind, and I was wondering if it was the same. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like they don't have really great fixtures to close the season out. I mean, they're not terrible.
They're not terrible.
They already got Arsenal out of the way, but you know, there are a lot of like tricky aways. But I mean, if his throat doesn't hurt anymore, which I am not a doctor, and I know how
no
serious
Arsenal,
that
no
can
City
be.
helps. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how serious that can be. You know, you have a sore throat to play a football on minimum
against
wage,
your rivals in the biggest game of the club's history.
Yeah, you're not getting paid that much. It's hard to go to work. So if he has gotten over that, which God forbid, we hope so, that he's got pens. Tudor allegedly plays attacking football, and you know, they don't want to get relegated, so he could be a good bet to score some points here at the run-in. I mean, he certainly should be fresh. He's got no minutes in his legs, so. And that might also mean he's not fit, but I mean, I think he would maybe be the one like really rogue guy that, you know, no one owns that I would pump a little bit on. Who's your guy?
DCL.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
his time's over. He already got his season's worth of goals.
No, I mean, he just scored last week again. He's still on pens. He's still 90. He's still getting chances, and obviously it's a bad week to buy when they have City. He might not even play. You know, we've seen that before. He just gets rested in the like midweek hard game to play in the winnable games. You know, home Sunderland at Palace, home Brentham is really good. You know, the way Sunderland are playing, the way Palace are playing, the way Brentham are playing. It's an exceptional run and that's to the blank. And then it's at Man United, home Wolves, at Bournemouth, home Burnley. It's a long, really good run. And, you know, 90 pens, etc. You know, if you want like an alternative to Thiago, I mean, what's the difference between DCL and Thiago, really? I mean, there's not that much. They both get big chances, both miss big chances, both have pens.
Yeah, just with DCL, like he's got 10 league goals. I'm like, you're good, like you're done. Like, you're just not. It's like, how many years have we seen? Yeah, like I just feel like, you know, you had that run, like you're about to just do literally nothing for as long as you can be alive for.
I'm feel
with
that
the
way
fixtures,
if
but
he
I just
didn't
feel like
just score and just play really well against Villa. Like he just did those things back to back. So it felt like it was over for a really long time. And then lately, just watching like that Villa game, like he was DCL of 2-3 months ago when he was scoring every week. So it might be something there.
Yeah. I mean, they do have. It's hard though with Leeds to project out because their good run needs to be interpreted differently depending on what the table says, because they might be like the most schizophrenic, terrified, nervous team on the planet, and their good fixtures as they wind down, like they've got Wolves in there, they've got Burnley, they've got Spurs, another relegation 36, they've got Western 38. So I mean, I'm looking at those two, and all the teams. I'm like, I mean, they're good, but like they're gonna be fucking shitting themselves to not concede. So I'm like, oh, God.
It's nervy, but I like that they're mostly home. You know, at least for the first part of the run, they're mostly home. Yeah. So just throwing a name out there.
If fucking Carrick would get his head out and start playing Sesko, I mean, we might have something there.
That's a fucking pick. what a run today.
Carrick's fraudulence is
and he's just so obviously bad at his job. Yeah, it took
so bad.
So bad at his job. And,
like you just run these 180 minutes at Western, at Everton. It's like leave. Do not return, please. Thank you for your service. Do not come back here.
That's it. Yep. That's your job, and you failed. Fossey said the plan was to move JP to Thiago this week with the swing and fixtures, but with the form, do you still do that, etc.? I mean, I think you do still do that. I think, right. I mean, you just do that. Mm-hmm. Valverde, how's Bowen only 8.5% owned when he has 4.6 points per match average this season? Seems high for him.
Well, I mean, it's not that high. I mean,
it's not that high, but I just feel like he's been a bad pick since Nuno got there, which was a while ago.
Yeah, which is accurate, but I mean, it's also just so like I think you have to question the way that you're looking at the game. Like, what does it mean to cite his points per start over the course of the season when they're on like their third manager and they're playing with all these new players in a completely different style over since the January transfer window ended? Like, that, just look at that. Like, look at them since they got Tati and the other fucking guy. Look at Bowen's role in this system and think about like, what is this going to be like? Like, I don't fucking care what he did game weeks 1 to 13. Like, who gives a shit? That could have been 4 years ago for all I care. Like, you watch the games now and he's just very peripheral and he gets no chances and he scored a pen, so he's just a bad pick. I mean, he's a bad pick on a team that doesn't
lately.
They don't attack.
Yeah.
They also don't attack. Like, it's just they have bad fixtures. I mean, what does he have? Like, he literally just has pens. That's it.
Yeah, pens.
That's it.
I mean, maybe we'll look at him like home Wolves at Palace, home Everton at Brenham or something like that. But like, right now it's so far away. And then Tenacious. Oh, look at me. He said, is it worth investing in Leeds going forward after the City match this weekend? Their fixtures are pretty favorable, but outside of a cheap defender and DCL, and there's absolutely nothing there, right? I mean, Stack has 108 points. Like,
it's just crazy, and he doesn't even play that much. It's just crazy. He just keeps ripping those direct free kicks, and he's like the god of side pass assists. Like, how many innocuous midfield passes has he made that have yielded to an assist? I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's really hard to pick out a pick on Leeds. I mean, I get the DCL shout, obvious for sure. Like, I mean, the price, the pens, he's the main man.
Yeah.
Like, if they score a goal, it's likely that he's going to have his hand in it. But I mean, even picking a cheap defender, I mean, they haven't been cleaning at all. I'm worried. The goalkeeper situation's a problem. I mean, they clearly didn't buy correctly with Perry, and Darlow just looks like. I mean, I like him as he's fairly confident.
He's a guy.
He's just a guy. Like, he's got a mistake in him every game. Like, he throws one in every game, and I just don't really see any picks on the team. Really,
I mean, honestly. Stack. If you're gonna like have that spot, right? If you're gonna have that Elliot Anderson, Garner, whoever spot, he's just as good. I mean, he's not as Defcon serious as like someone like Elliot Anderson. No one is, but he's pretty good on Defcons, and he has corners, and he's an elite on set pieces. And it's like, you're just basically rolling the dice. You could get lucky. You could get, a couple more dongs. And
like, are you fucking starting this guy? Like, are we starting some 4-7 mid on Leeds? Like, people are doing this? Like, I don't know. Is that people that want to get Mo and Hall? Like, the
people that are just high ranked are just doing this.
Crazy, man.
And it's very upsetting to me. And he's like 15th in points. He started like 20 games.
Yeah.
He's just really good. He's just like been a really good pick all year. Somehow.
Crazy.
Somehow, some way. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Fed is getting existential. So what's the meaning of it all? Is it all just luck? Always has been. Existential crisis.
I mean, no, it's obviously not, but
but we can tell ourselves it is. Clam said, "Are Palace cooked as FPL picks for the remainder of the season?" And that's kind of an interesting topic after they just got the win, right?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't talk about it. It's really, really, really hard to overstate how bad we were in this game. it's sad. It's sad. I mean, it's
It is
like
sad.
a shell
It's tarnishing
of the
his
team
legacy.
that used to be, and he's stepping forward to tarnish it all by himself. I mean,
he'll do his own tarnishing.
He's accounted for the tarnishing. He's doing a great job of the tarnishment, but yeah, it's just like the balance is off, the defense is injured. We're playing with all these replacements from the team we walked into the season with. There's a lot of minutes on some of these legs. I mean, Sar also just fades very, very rapidly in games now. I mean, let's not forget he played a bunch of minutes in AFCON. Like, he's just got a lot of miles in the tank. Wharton's been playing really badly. Kamada's terrible when he plays.
Those center backs are fit.
We have no LaCroix. Munoz is just playing too much defense. Hughes came in. Pino's just terrible.
He's got to be the next manager fired. I mean, it might be as soon as we record our pod on Thursday, right? Like, if you guys don't get through the Bosnian team, I mean, he's got to be instantly out after that.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about on Discord. It's just like, what's the point?
He's
How
lost
could it get
the
worse?
team. Like, it's not a beach. It's a downing of tools. It just seems like the team is just not responding to him and not giving their all or something. I don't know.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, that's
highly
we don't
speculative.
Know.
We're just
we don't know but I mean, to me, what it looks like is just, which is really challenging, is like, this is a manager who only plays one system, and he doesn't have the pieces right now. Like, he's not getting the most out of the personnel that are available. He's jamming all of the players that play certain positions into the positions he needs.
Yeah.
And it's just not working. Whether it's because of fitness related, because we're playing our 60th game and we have players that are used to playing 25 and it's fucking February, or whatever the reasons are, but he just keeps jamming the same square pegs into the round holes of, we're playing 3 center backs, we're playing wing backs, we're playing 2 mids, we're playing the two midfield has just been horrendous for a month plus. And like,
there hasn't been 3 fit center backs to choose from since Gahey went. And it's 3 center backs every day, all day. And it's like, Richards was a niggle, Riyadh was knocked, maybe not fit enough to start. Kempo just hasn't been playing, and all 3 start. And it's like, this can't be right. This can't be the best solution.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it just doesn't look good right now. And yeah, I mean, the output is also, it's like, I mean, I think Strand's been fine since we got him in, but Sar's one guy. The little we get from Pino when we play 3 like that left, and Gasson came on and did the sub thing. He was good in the sub, and Gasson was really bad when he started the other day. Like, when we have so few attackers on the pitch, and Kamada has 0 goals in his Palace career, Wharton has 0 goals in his Palace career, we are getting no contributions from any of these players. So we have basically a striker, we have Sar, Munoz is getting pinned back. I don't know what's going on with Munoz. There's nothing. Like, we're the easiest fixture right now to play right now. Like, it's just the easiest game you can possibly have in the Premier League is playing our team right now.
And Wolves proved that, right? They just they
should have won. I mean, they should have just won the game
until a red card
because the guy's an idiot. And then they barely. I mean, we didn't create a chance other than the chance we scored. We didn't create another chance all game. So yeah, I mean, it's just a shambles right now. So yeah, it's really bad, and I don't think we should be considered for right now moving forward, really, any shape or form.
Yeah, I agree. Sadly, I agree. And then last was Mbweb. He said, I hear a lot of talk about divesting City and Arsenal because of the blank. I have 5 City Arsenal, which means I'll be playing with 10 men. Is it dumb that I just don't care? Even if I have 9 men, I don't care. This week, 5 of my guys blank anyway, just like every week. I'm not wasting transfers switching my good picks to bad picks. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you're talking about. Like, most players blank all the time, and this is the difference of what we're talking about. I think we're not sitting here saying like sell your City players because they have 3 incredible fixtures.
We're saying
and
sell
they look
Deveni.
We're saying like sell your Arsenal defenders because they're not cleaning and we're nervous about how that looks. So
yeah.
I mean, if you're sitting there with like you have Semenyo, Holland, O'Reilly, Rice, Gab, don't sell any of them.
Don't sell them. Yeah, they're good.
Maybe you could sell one, the actual blank with your free transfer. The week of to get one extra guy. But
sure,
like having them playing the next 3 versus getting rid of them so that you have 2 worse players to play one time, and then you don't have these guys for the fixtures afterwards. Like maybe you're already wild carded. It's bad. That's a bad strategy. You know, don't do that. Right?
Yeah, getting like Harry Wilson in for Semenyo. Because he has one extra game.
More game.
And it's like, all right, bro.
Don't do that.
I feel it's such a game of like accepting that there is literally no such thing as a sure thing ever. You will never have all the information. You will never know what's going to happen or how they're going to play or whatever. And you have to
never walk alone.
And you'll also never walk alone. And just having better picks in general is better than having bad picks in general. So I don't know. Good job by him. But I think that's it for a pod.
All right.
We'll be back on Thursday. We'll probably stream into the deadline on Friday, and then we'll be back on Sunday daytime for the next game week for a Tuesday deadline. So you'll be seeing a lot of us soon.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words?
Goalkeeper. I'm doing a goalkeeper move this week. It's a good week.
No way. Are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
Who are you getting? Did you already do it?
No, not yet.
All right, well, let's leave everyone on the... No, we're going to cliffhanger this for Thursday pod. This is how we get we're going to get like 50 signups this week on Patreon because everyone's like, I'm dying to know. I'm fucking jerking it to this. All right, any last words?
See you
tomorrow. Check us out. And from Millfield.com, follow them, jerk up, my business.com/.